remember the old Stanley White Center and now the new one. Talk to me about the differences you see.
Oh, it's a huge difference. I remember going after school, spending a lot of time at the Cedar Street Recreation Center. Spent a lot of time. Actually, Stanley was my father, and so I spent a lot of time with him in that old center. I see where it started, but now to see where it's come is really exciting.
It's very nice. I'm excited about it, and I'm ready to get into some of my classes, my exercise classes. And it's just something we've been waiting for, and I'm happy that today is the day that we are able to see it.
How does it feel to be in this center right now?
This is really such a comeback story for New Bern and Eastern North Carolina. The community has waited a long time for this day, and I think that's quite evident by the crowds that are coming through. We've built a facility twice the size of what we had before. The former Stanley White was built in the 1970s and really hadn't grown much with the community since then. It had undergone some renovations, but what we really needed was something a lot more modern that can serve the residents and non-residents for the next 50 years. And so this is the beautiful facility you see today.
And it is beautiful. Did it meet your expectations?
I think it exceeded my expectations. I've been to a lot of the meetings and seen a lot of the plans and listened to a lot of the creative ideas for the history wall, but when you see these things in person, it's just like, wow. It all came together, and everybody did a beautiful job. All of our contract staff. A lot of people don't realize how much our in-house Parks and Recreation staff does. They've put some really beautiful finishing touches on the facility.
Yeah, and speaking of coming here, I'm pretty sure some people at home are like, how much is this going to cost? What do you have to say about that?
So there is an entire board on a stand upstairs that outlines some of the costs for membership. You can have a rec card and access the facility and some of the amenities for free. A membership to the new Stanley A. White Recreation Center will get you access to those fitness machines and the fitness classes and the cardio and the weights. So, and it also depends on if you're a resident or non-resident. Some of those price differentials are there too.
Of course. But that first membership you were talking about, it's open to all of Eastern Carolina?
It is, yeah, you can be a resident, non-resident, come in, get a rec card. The rec card is free. If you lose it, there is a small replacement fee of $2, I think. One of the things we hope to put in place is, let's say you come in with your rec card one day and you're looking for a free program. We hope to really change up what's going on in the gym every day. So you might come one day and it's free pickleball day, or you might come in another day and it's, volleyball day. So we always hope to have different things for everybody's different lifestyles that folks can come here and enjoy.
When you guys walked into this center, what were your first thoughts?
I didn't think it'd be like this. I thought it would just be a court and just a couple, maybe just like a little room. But when I came in, there was a whole lot of other things, like an upstairs and like a view of, and there were 2 courts. So, yeah.
Well, for me, it just brought back memories of childhood, with the Stanley White gym being on the other side. It just kind of brought an emotion of just the community, how we've all come together and decided to do something different to serve the community and keep it in the community as well.
And speaking of the community, for this to be right here in the Duffyfield area, a lot of young black, men and women here, how important is this for these children?
Oh, definitely. I think the location was a very good idea to keep it in the community so that kids are able to still come to the gym. It's a way to get them out of the streets and into something better. I do think that it serves the community just for the ones that's underprivileged and underserved as well.
I feel like it's going to be a lot of memories. It's going to be a great place to come to and just hang out and have fun.
This right here is the indoor elevated walking track, giving you the option of exercising morning, noon, and night, rain, sleet, or snow. But the best part, the view. You get to exercise, listen to a podcast, listen to music, while not missing out on all the action happening right on the court.
I'd like to see all those old guys come back one more time. And let's do it one more time, fellas. One more time in the gym. All us old timers. Peace.
And I heard you talking about, how important it is to keep it in this location. Why was that important?
I mean, well, you can't take the hood from the hood, young lady. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what it was, down there was the spot. Coming from out the projects and coming here, but, it's all great. One thing about it, we still have it. That's the key. That's the most important thing. We still have opportunity there. I think we're right now with everybody able to come together as one, and that's the key. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole key. And I like it like this because at one time it wasn't like this. So now you see everybody be able to come together and as one, and it's not this and it's not that. Hey, I'm all for it.
And seeing the impact it had on you as a kid, how excited are you for what this is going to do for the other kids in this area?
Well, young lady, I think it's gonna do something great. To see it come together like it is, man, it's great, it's marvelous, man. I'm glad we still have it. For me, to even come back and see it again at 56 years old, man, from being a kid to 56 now, it's marvelous, man. And talking with Mr. Simmons here, man, it just bring back memories, man.
So this right here is just one of the many games you all will be playing here at the new rec center?
Yes. Easy. Good.
How excited are you guys to make so many memories on this court right here?
We already made some good ones earlier.
Yeah. When we get to play with you, we already started. Yeah, so we're looking forward to it, as a community, all coming together and playing a lot and constantly coming out. We pretty much play every day as long as they'll let us play and just have a great time.
Any thoughts?
And we have a discount for the gym membership, too, for seniors, so I'm excited about that as well.
And this right here is the perfect option for those who might have slowed down on their New Year's resolutions. Now you could speed up. So how has it been? I see you guys getting a couple of rounds on the basketball court. You seem to be smiling. How you feeling?
Oh, it's great. I like it. I don't really go to the gym a lot, so I'd prefer this one than other ones. But yeah, so I like it.
I love it. It's amazing. He's trash, but I love it.
So how many, basketball games can we expect once the doors finally open?
A lot. Yeah, I'm going to beat him.
School-wise or just in general?
Just in general, right here.
Oh,
I'm going to beat him so
lot.
many times, and he's going to be hurting.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that one more time.
I'm going to beat him so many times, he's going to be hurting. He's going to have bad back. Everything.
Okay, so we have a little competition here. What do you think of that?
He's not winning.
Okay, so we got a little friendly competition going on here. Otherwise, when you guys first walked through the door and you've seen those basketball courts, what was going through your mind?
It's big. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't wait to dust my brother. So yeah.
Okay.
First of all, I dust you every time. What are we talking about?
It don't matter.
And how do you feel like the fact knowing that it's free, that you could come here for free?
Oh, that's great. Because
It's amazing, actually.
at first you're kind of skeptical about it since it's big, and most of the time in big gyms and places you have to pay for
You
stuff
gotta
like
pay
that.
to get in.
But it's great that it's free. It means more kids and stuff will be here, and then sometimes adults will obviously.
I feel like it's great for the community.
When you think of a rec center, sometimes you'll think of sports, you'll think of exercising, and even creating new memories. But the Stanley A. White Center stands out from all others. I have here with me Mr.
Billy Moore.
Alrighty, and
Maurice McKinnon.
And talk to me about this wall and what stands out.
What stands out to me is that I have a history with this gentleman that we are depicting. He was a local impact to the community, but he was also personally an impact on my behalf. And I kind of grew up in the Cedar Street Rec Center activities, and I saw his work firsthand. I was a bat boy with the New Bern Giants, but thank God, I was trained by Stan. I went on to play at Fayetteville State.
And this is the Stanley A. White Center. A little birdie told me that Stanley A. White is your father?
Yes, that's my father.
Wow, so how does it feel to see this building come to fruition?
Well, it's amazing. It's a story of redemption and hope. It caused a deep vacuum in my life when I lost him at 15 years old. And had to go through life not, having him there to guide me through my sports career. I was fortunate to play at Fayetteville State and go on to sign a minor league contract with the Atlanta Braves in 1979. So all of those skills he taught me, but more than just an athlete, he was a student, second smartest in his high school class.
Wow, I want to take a walk through here. I know this talks about the original Stanley White Recreation Center, which was severely damaged due to Hurricane Florence. What are your thoughts of what this place is here now?
Again, I see a story of redemption and hope, because it was a vacuum in our community when that center was no longer there. And so now with this and the anticipation of it coming online, it just brings back a level of hope and just that we can build off of this passion that he had and, just impact this community because it needs it. And so I'm just looking forward to be a part of it.
With this brand new center, I'm seeing the basketball courts, the walk around. But right now, this history has just really touched me because I didn't realize, I knew my uncle played with the Giants with Stanley, that Stanley White organized. But I did not know there was a picture of my uncle.
And when you see your father's legacy plastered on this wall, how does that make you feel?
Well, I feel great. I've been walking through this process about 3 years, gathering information. So I've kind of been through the genesis of everything, and it's just amazing to be able to be a part of extending that legacy to the next several generations. And so I'm grateful, I'm humbled, and just to see it, it's the foundation of who I am.
For those watching at home, I do want you to know that next Friday you guys will be opening up after the grand opening ceremony.
Yes.
Anything else people should know?
Well, I think the city has done a great job in providing this edifice and this place where we can come and find holistic healing and growth. And I think it's about community. So, and community is where we grow the best. And so I pray that this place will be used for that purpose.
And it will, and it will. Thank you so much, Mr. Moore.
All right, thank you.